Hello, my name's Kent Sanders. I am from. If you don't know that song, it's Sweet Home Alabama. We say things like Roll Tide around here, but I teach fifth grade in Decatur City schools, and I actually teach fifth grade science at a magnet school, is what we call it. In our district, we have several schools, 12 elementary schools, and our school gets the top 10% um, academically wise. And we have a whole fine arts program at our school. I use a lot of music when I can. I think music is just a great way of teaching kids, make songs and how to learn things. And it seems to be very effective, and the kids love it too. So that's a little bit of who I am. Technology strengths. I seem to be the guy to go to around the school to fix things. If I can't figure it out, then I usually will just resort to Google and read a forum or whatever. I try to be really intuitive and try to figure things out on my own. I would say a weakness would be sometimes different softwares communicating to each other. Like on my MacBook Air here at home, sometimes I'll create something and then I'll take it to work, and sometimes they won't communicate correctly. But I've seemed to solve most of those problems by just using Google Drive and Google Docs for everything. So Google is my friend, to say the least. Um, Digital tools that I have in my classroom would be a document camera. I also have a projector. There are smart boards, but not in my classroom. I do have access to them. We have several computer labs, and the biggest thing that our school has is a 1-to-1 ratio. Every student in my classroom has a netbook, is what we call them. They are using an ASUS operating system, which is Linux based. That's another weakness of mine. I don't know Linux operating system very well. Um, but we use those quite a bit. Anything from Discovery Ed has a builder's board, I think is what we call it. We use Microsoft Word, Google Drive, Google Docs, all of those things, and the kids just love it because if you think about it, we're teaching, or at least I'm teaching, students that have never known a day in their life without the internet. And so technology is just so huge. If we can't, teach them something in the format that they're used to or prefer learning from, then we're at a loss from a teacher standpoint. So we really need to adapt and change and get with the program, as some people would say. So I think technology is just paramount in the teaching world, and incorporating that and into the classroom and to the curriculum as much as possible, because it's obvious that most kids, 90% of kids, have a tablet, have a smartphone, have an iPod, iPad, something that they're always on. So we really need to, incorporate that into our learning as much as possible. Things I hope to gain from this course would be more fluency in other programs that I'm not familiar with, and also hearing things from my classmates, ideas, and I'm looking forward to it. This is my first master's class, so I was a little nervous, but I'm okay. This is like my 8th take on this video. It's not perfect, but it's going to go with what we got. So thanks for stopping by. God bless.